Hello, everyone, and welcome to Max Payne. Finally found a game series to do. Finally. Also, a bit of a thing I gotta mention here. I actually had the original disc version. I was planning to use that, but unfortunately, there was a problem. Apparently, Windows 10 does not like the retail version of Max Payne, and when I mean that, it means the game won't even launch at all. It won't even recognize the game at all. So what I had to do was I had to get on Steam and buy Max Payne 1 and 2, both games on retail. Don't work on Windows 10 anymore. So I had to buy and install Max Payne 1 and 2 on Steam again. I honestly don't mind because, back then I used to pay $50 each for, these two games, but all together on Steam it's just about $15. I imagine it's probably a lot more if there was like a sale going on. But the Steam version now works on Windows 10. So without further ado, let's get started. We're going to start on Fugitive difficulty because all the other stuff is locked. Basically, the default difficulty for the Max Payne series is this. Okay, we'll start off with Fugitive, but this is how it goes. Oh, it doesn't say. Okay, basically, Fugitive mode. It starts off easy, but the more you play on, it gets harder and more difficult. But Hard Boil is basically just a harder mode than regular Fugitive. Basically, Hard Boiled is basically the in-game difficulty stuff from Fugitive throughout the entire game, and Dead on Arrival is actually even worse. Even more difficult. And New York Minute, it's just a speedrun thing. So we're gonna do it on Fugitive. This is gonna be so much fun.
Stand by. 1010, investigated reported disturbance at Acer Plaza.
10-4 dispatcher, verify address.
It's Acer Plaza. Repeat, Acer Plaza.
Shots fired on the rooftop. An assault in progress at Acer Plaza. Repeat, an assault in progress.
All units, emergency. Officer in danger. Acer Plaza. Repeat, Acer Plaza. All units.
They were all dead. The final gunshot was an exclamation mark to everything that had led to this point. I released my finger from the trigger, and then it was over. To make any kind of sense of it, I need to go back 3 years. Back to the night the pain started.
One of the problems I have with this game is that sometimes the, oh wait, I'll shut up.
I was still in the force back then. NYPD, Manhattan, Midtown North Precinct, Hell's Kitchen.
So when are you coming to work for me, Detective Payne?
You'd make me work undercover in some hellhole. Sorry, Alex. Michelle and the baby come first. See? My last smoke. It's bad for the baby.
That's you, Max. A regular Boy Scout.
See, Alex.
Still on for poker Thursday night, right?
Like taking candy from a baby. Life was good. The sun setting on a sweet summer's day, the smell of freshly mowed lawns, the sounds of children playing, a house across the river on the Jersey side, a beautiful wife and a baby girl. The American dream come true. Honey, I'm home. But dreams have a nasty habit of going bad when you're not looking. The sun went down with practiced bravado. Twilight crawled across the sky, laden with foreboding. Michelle, honey, anybody home? I didn't like the way the show started. They'd given me the best seat in the house, front row center.
That exclamation mark is not supposed to be there during the cutscene, anyway. But anyway, one of the things I wanted to mention, but I didn't want to interrupt, is that the graphic novel part in this game is actually interactable, but unfortunately, it doesn't work for Windows 10. Like the controls for viewing the graphic novel are broken. Like if I press F1, we'll get the whole graphic novel in full screen, but there's no I mean, right here where my mouse is supposed to be where the controls are to play, rewind, fast forward, all that other stuff. But it's not that big of a deal. No, hardly anyone who uses it anyway. So basically, just press escape to exit out of it.
What the hell? Something ugly had been tattooed on the wall. A map of things to come. It was a poison syringe, a magic tag full of diabolical meanings.
Okay, for those of you that are quite new to the series and all that, basically, if you see an exclamation mark and Max is looking at something, interact with it and it will reveal, an item or, a graphic novel that continues the story in a certain way. The thing is that unlike the rest of the series, some of the graphic novel parts can be completely avoidable. Like, I remember one time when I first got this game, there was this one part in the game that I totally missed, which revealed a lot about what was going on in the game, and I totally missed it. And I didn't know about it until I think like a couple years later. I think it was after Max Payne 2 came out. By the way, this game was made in 2001.
Listen, someone's broken into my house. Call 911.
Is this the Payne residence?
Yes, someone's broken into my house. They're still here. You have to...
Good. I'm afraid I cannot help you.
Who is this? Hello?
Uh-oh. Yeah, the F1, I already explained that. Now, here's someone not many people know, but there is a shotgun in this cabinet. So we're going to take that. I'm just going to say it's right here and now. This is not going to have a happy beginning. So,
Michelle! Michelle!
Please! I'm gonna hurt you! I'm gonna hurt you!
It's coming.
Freeze! NYPD, drop
It's
it!
coming!
No, please God, no.
The flesh of fallen angels!
No, God, no, please, Michelle. Oh, baby. That was 3 years ago. Everything ripped apart in a New York minute. The killer junkies had been high on a previously unknown designer drug, Valkyr, V. After the funeral, I told Alex I'd be transferring to the DEA. It took us 3 long years to get a break in the Valkyr case. Then, finally, 2 months ago, a dime dropper tipped us off that Jack Lupino, a mob boss in the Punchinello crime family, was trafficking. I went undercover, infiltrated the worst mafia family in New York.
So, yeah.
I came in from the cold and the dark. Outside the city was a cruel monster. I've been slowly working my way from the small time to the big fish, trying to get to the source of the drug. Alex and BB were my only contacts in the DEA, the only ones in this decrepit city who knew I was down here.
BB here. Something urgent has come up with Jack Lupino. You need to meet with Alex immediately at the Roscoe Street station.
I hadn't had a face-to-face with Alex since I'd gone undercover. Outside, the mercury was falling fast. It was colder than the devil's heart, raining ice pitchforks as if the heavens were ready to fall. Everyone was running for shelter like there was no tomorrow. It didn't get any better when I got to the subway. The feeling hit me like a point-blank shot straight in the face. Something was not right about this. My Beretta stirred nervously under my coat, but the train doors had already shut behind me, and I was in for the ride. Next stop, Roscoe Street Station, and Alex. The station was drenched in gloom. Alex was a ghost, nowhere to be seen. I'd have to look for him. The gate was locked. Alex wouldn't have set up a meeting at a closed station. Something was off.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and by the way, folks, no Kung Fu mod. That's all I ever see, when it comes to, this game. Most of it is just, the Kung Fu mod, which I do like. It's pretty awesome. But I prefer to have it stay vanilla.
Death was in the air at Roscoe Street. I'd have to find Alex fast.
Always search the cabinets.
The pills would hold the pain back for a while.
Like, there we go. We got extra Beretta ammo.
Wasn't Jake supposed to take care of this?
He and Mickey are having too much fun taking care of the cop up there. Oh, what's the plan?
Simple. Gun down every mother-loving bastard that gets off the train.
Sweet. Didn't the train go already?
No idea. Let's just wait and see. Hold it!
Gotcha. Boy, I'm glad I got this game working. Oh, by the way, there's actually a handy little bug fix. Well, not really a bug fix. It's basically like it's kind of a sort of fix to make this game work properly on Windows 10, the Steam version anyway. I don't know if this game is on GOG. I'll probably have to look that up, but I'll post the link of the all-in-one fix into the description.
Yeah, he's dead, all right.
Hey, it's me you're talking to.
Right.
Hold it!
How is he not dead?
Yo, guys, hey, we're getting around. You hear me? What is this, a joke? Hey, anybody? Answer me.
Surprise.
Oh.
Yeah, Desert Eagle's pretty good. Not as good as, the Beretta. Alright. I remember there's a guy with a shotgun around the corner. And There he is.
Hey, yeah.
The enemies in this game are bullet sponges, but in Max Payne 2, they were less like bullet sponges and actually took damage depending on what type of armor they were wearing, whether it was none or, light armor or heavy armor.
The security panel let out a mocking cackle. I'd need the right code.
So right now, they're technically easy.
Right.
Alright. No, wait for those two to... This guy's our main priority. Okay, wait for those guys to back up. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to dive backwards. Oh, crap. Did he kill his own friend? Yes, he did.
While looking for Alex, I had ended up in the middle of a big-time crime operation.
Yep. Also, bump. Okay, I might as well get these guys out of the way. Here, wait a minute. One thing I better do, because I gotta figure out how to... Okay, that's not it. How do I... This in game? Yeah, here it is. Quick save. There we go.
Hitting Roscoe Bank ain't exactly keeping low profile.
The riskiest high seven, huh? But hell, the payoff makes it worth it.
Damn it. I gotta right click and then move.
What the?
There we go. Oh, of course. I was hoping I would get them in the explosion, but nope. Game wouldn't let me. Also, I added bullet time aid, which means that, I think I did. Let me see. Bullet time aid, yes. Basically, it refills over time. However, that's disabled in Max Payne 2, which means that you have to kill people in order for it to recharge. Well, you still can't do it in this game, it just doesn't refuel when you're not killing anyone.
Kiss it goodbye.
No. Gotcha.
You saved me, man.
What's going on here?
A massacre. These armed thugs just appeared from nowhere. We need to get help. I can make the call from the control room 1 floor up. Can you take me there?
Sure. Sounds good. Follow me.
Come on.
Home free. This way.
Hey, yeah.
Shit. Okay. Where we're going is pretty close quarters, but there's a ton of enemies, and usually when there's a ton of enemies, it's handy to, use a dual-wield weapons. A shotgun's not going to do very good. I think there's like 4 in there. Let's see.
Get up!
Damn it! I don't want to do that. There we go. Man, they just keep killing one another.
The train lit up like a Christmas tree. The power was back on.
Alright.
So much for being subtle.
Alright. This I can probably use a shotgun for. Well, that worked out better than I thought it would. Alright, into here.
The rusty door led to an abandoned part of the station, closed off since the early 40s. Something big was going down at Roscoe Street. Maybe that's why Alex had wanted to meet me here. Maybe not. One way or the other, I was going to find out.
Okay. There's actually a little bit of a weird Easter egg here. Basically, if you have a grenade, you can throw it into this rat hole, and later on, we'll actually be able to fight rats wielding guns. It's stupid, I know, but hey, that's what happens. But unfortunately, you can't get a grenade in this game. I mean, not in this level. You have to cheat in order to get the grenade. So we're not going to do that. I might, do like a bonus video afterwards, just to show off. Here, this is what I'll do. I'll save it right here, and that way, I can come back. I can reload back to this point, and then use the cheat after I'm done with the game.
What was that? It's nothing. Relax.
Wait for him to get closer, and... I don't know where Max got the lead pipe, but apparently he always carries it.
Hey, yeah.
Damn it. Gotcha.
But also, it's like the failure count is rising.
Yeah, I wouldn't joke about it if I was you. Yeah? The station's not secured. Someone decided to play hero upstairs. That's all we need.
Yep, and it's a me. This game was really amazing for its time. I mean, technically, this game was advertised as, this game came out at a time when The Matrix was, super popular, and everyone wanted a video game that was exactly like this, and, well, they got it. This was, the closest thing to do, sort of a John Woo movie. Okay, not many people know about this, but this game was originally supposed to come out way back in 1997, but was delayed numerous times. The publisher at the time was 3D Realms, and they were fresh off of delaying Duke Nukem Forever for untold years.
What the hell was that?
That was a bomb, Max. But anyway, oh, a moment.
Hold on here. Give me the dead. Get him!
Oh. Damn it. If I hadn't finished that conversation, he actually would have killed that guy. Oh, actually. I may have done that on purpose. Oh crap, we're all the way back here. Damn it. Oh, we're at the beginning of the... Oh, shit. Okay.
True. Yo! Hey!
But anyway, as I was saying, I forgot. Oh yeah. This game was going to be in development hell, and quite frankly, a lot of the developers, Remedy, referenced this quite a bit. But the thing is that the people that actually saved them and made the game actually come out, and they helped them out and everything, was Rockstar. But this is the funny thing, okay? In the Easter egg, in one of the Easter eggs in the game, there's this radio where the developers at Remedy actually thank Rockstar for helping them out and everything, but they're not credited in the final credits of the game. I guess 3D Realms didn't want Rockstar taking the credit. Well, hey, at least Rockstar actually released the finished game. And after that, they became the publisher for Max Payne 2 and Max Payne 3. Remedy wasn't the developer for Max Payne 3 though, which was sad.
Now that's spooky.
Yeah, we heard this.
Yeah, spooky.
Believe it or not, I've actually been looking at, older magazines, and Max Payne originally was going to be so very different, but not completely different. It had the same thing where, there's a blizzard, there's a blizzard, you're fighting mobsters and whatnot, there's gunplay and all that, but theirs was also I don't know, I don't know if this was confirmed, but there was this picture where it shows this graphic novel, and it shows Jack Lupino, but in that version, Jack Lupino was a demon. I'm serious, the original edition of Max Payne before we got the final product and what now, there were apparently going to be demons and zombies.
What the hell was that?
Completely different to what we got now, and maybe I think it's for the best.
Give me the detonator.
All right.
What are you talking about? The detonator. I thought you'd bring it. Usually. Yeah, right.
Yeah, he whistles about it. Anyway. And we got the sawed-off shotgun. It has more oomph, but it only carries two shells.
The door had been welded shut ages ago, and the bomb was missing a detonator.
Well, let's see how this baby works, shall we? Let's just dive in here. Works like a charm. But we're gonna need the pistols for this.
The police are on their way. New York's finest are gonna be here soon. So stick to the plan. We've got our own private exit route. In and out, do your thing. Wham bam, thank you, man.
Bad guys have a habit of running in here.